Hey guys, welcome to me reacting to this. Hey guys, welcome to me reacting to Game Theory: The Scary Crimes of the Minecraft Illagers by the Game Theorist. Now, I'm really hyped for this because the thing is that I've been loving their Minecraft theories so far, and they're really great, honestly. And Minecraft Illagers is something that I've always wondered because there's pillagers and illagers, and it's very weird. Like, are they the same thing? Or are they different? Like, are Ravagers just like beast forms of them? It's very, very complicated. But yeah, anyways, guys, original links in the description. Make subscribe to the game. Here's the description. Anyways, let's get right into it now.
What are the Illagers doing in that dank, secluded mansion?
Oh yeah,
Redstone jails, elaborate altars,
yeah,
and rooms housing strange obsidian structures.
Wait, what?
Seems like they're plotting something.
Oh yeah, aren't they like secret rooms?
Former creative communications manager for Mojang, in his introduction to the Evoker mob back when it was introduced in 2017. It's a line that is outright challenging us. It's telling us there's something hidden within the walls of the Illagers Woodland Mansion complex.
Well, they have like magic,
there's a
right?
mystery to be solved out there in those dark forests. One that, according to my research, has gone unanswered that entire time. But now, 3 years later, I think I've done it. I think I know what the Illagers are doing out there. And more importantly, I think
No.
Let's just say, after today's video, you will never look at Minecraft the same way again.
Oh, there was a Ravager.
Hello,
He's not
Internet.
panicked by sugar canes.
Yes.
That's a good joke.
The most bingeable show on YouTube for all those times when you find yourself inexplicably stuck inside with nothing else to do. Speaking of bingeable content, over the last year, we've been mining for nuggets of lore to craft
bro, I love those.
On the story of Minecraft. I'll link to all those theories right there in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. I recommend starting with our analysis of the Enderman, as well as this one covering the origins of the drowned.
Well, yeah, the Enderman was the first one. That was the one that started the Minecraft series.
Quite honestly, me too, have been uncertain what, if anything, has actually been planned by the Mojang team working on Minecraft. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think we have done some incredible work piecing together a lore for this game. From the Enderman being the lost builders, to the drowned being a civilization running away from a massive flood. The proof has been there in the gameplay, and yet the question has remained, how much of this lore was intended versus how much of it was just me theory crafting by putting together random details to make a coherent story? Today, though, is different. I started this episode with that quote from Marsh Davies for a reason. It shows that the developers intended some hidden lore to exist around the Woodland Mansions.
Wait, really?
They do indeed have something up those oversized sleeves of theirs. This time, it's not just us overanalyzing things like we normally do. It's us piecing together clues to solve a secret that has remained hidden in this game for years. And maybe it's been for a good reason. Because if I'm right, the secret that the Illagers are hiding takes this family-friendly game and makes it a much, much darker world. We're talking T for teen at least. I think the Illagers are kidnapping villagers and turning them into animals through some bizarre magic. I think they're going one step further. They're taking those experiments to try and recreate Steve. Now, if you've ever been to a woodland mansion before,
wait, they're trying to create Herobrine? What?
Low, as they only generate the dark forest biome, and even then, only if it fulfills a certain list of criteria, and you're lucky to boot. That's why even with the maps that you can buy from the for villagers, you still might find yourself trekking for hours to find the nearest mansion. So it's pretty safe to say that these are some of the rarest structures in the game. Entering the mansion, things seem pretty normal at first.
So this answers, are Ravagers villagers?
It has a nice red carpet, some stairs, and as you go through, you're likely to see lots of normal-looking rooms, ones that appear to be dining halls, libraries, little farms of mushrooms and trees. Then you get to some of the stranger structures. A room with a large altar in the middle. A room with a large fake map in the middle. A room with a large fake end portal in the middle. Rooms dedicated to large woolen statues. Chickens in the middle. In the middle. It is weird.
Why?
When I say fake end portals and fake maps, I mean it. These aren't from your typical assortment of end portal frames and lava.
They're fake,
paper and compasses. These are
the maps are common. I never seen the fake end portal.
With orange wool in the middle and a ring of green wool above it, giving the appearance of a stronghold end portal. The map is made out of carpet. So are the numerous beds.
The beds.
More wool, more carpet. Again, it is weird. I say it
they
for
love
these episodes,
wool.
but I think in this one it's hard to deny. Developers don't just put fake replicas of an end portal into the villain's hideout for the funsies. There is a reason these structures are here. But to understand why, we first need to understand who the Illagers are. For those of you who don't know,
those are pillagers.
For a group of hostile mobs in Minecraft united by the fact that they all share similar features to normal villagers. The Illagers consist of magic-using evokers, axe-wielding vindicators, and crossbow-slinging villagers. There's also illusioners who don't spawn naturally.
Illusioners are coming. That's what it's heard. They're coming in 1.16.
During the raids.
Oh yeah, Ravager.
Face only a mother, or I suppose another villager, good love? Now, it's important to note that the Illager appearance isn't arbitrary. Sure, they look exactly like villagers in need of a suntan, but that is a very intentional decision. It isn't like Mojang just ran out of ideas for how creatures in this universe could look. No, the one bit of lore that we know about these guys is that they're exiles. They were booted out of the villagers,
oh yeah!
They're outcasts.
Yeah! That's confirmed by Minecraft Dungeons!
The evokers
no, that's confirmed by Minecraft Dungeons lore right there.
Twisted by their practice of evil, end quote. And again, with the Vindicator description, here we go. Like the evokers, the Vindicators were expelled from villages for its unspeakable activities, and it too wanders the halls of eerie woodland mansions. We do not know what they're trying to achieve out there in the woods, but we must be on our guard, end quote. So again, we're teased with little bits of lore here. These are villagers who are committing unspeakable acts.
Yeah, because I think that's how Minecraft Dungeons starts.
Woods, but we have no idea what all that is referencing. So we come back to the initial question. What were they doing? In the woodland mansions, we have prisons and altars built by the Illagers, but what was it all for? Well, what if I told you that the first, and yes, there are several, but the first atrocity is that the Illagers are kidnapping normal, peaceful villagers and turning them into animals. Don't believe me? Take a closer look at the Ravagers I mentioned earlier.
What?
The beasts that the Illagers ride into battle. Look familiar? They should. Most obviously, there's that signature nose that completely matches a normal villager.
Well, yeah.
Fine, that would just be an
the unibrow.
Ravagers have a unibrow, just like every other villager that exists in
But not pillagers.
What makes that similarity
Illagers don't have unibrows.
Is that both the Vindicator and the Evoker, who we know are former villagers,
they don't have unibrows.
Themselves two separate angular eyebrows, clearly differentiating them from every other villager in the game. And yet the Ravager shares the unibrow that the villagers still possess. And what about those green eyes? Again, every villager has green eyes.
Oh yeah.
Just like the eyes of the Ravagers. So the features on the Ravager's face are
he might be onto something.
The features on a villager's face, but to say that they are a villager seems to be an extreme jump.
Well, yeah.
It does, until you listen to this.
After the now.
That's one of the Ravagers' roars.
Wait!
It's this big, fearsome beast that
it sounds like a villager!
At the end of its roar?
Wait. It sounds like a villager.
Honk that sounds kind of like...
Yeah.
The sounds that a villager makes.
It sounds like a villager.
In fact, a lot of the Ravager sound effects seem to have an undertone of honking to it. Again, listen to those grunts and roars. The honking is very clearly worked into the sounds.
Wait.
Suggesting that along with the
so it's like
this was once an
so it's a slower version,
to me, the biggest
like
piece
a
of
deeper, slower version.
From the game itself, but rather from a tweet sent by Jeb, chief creative
officer
for Minecraft. One of the odd little details about Ravagers was that when they were first introduced, they were programmed to be scared of rabbits. It was a cute little Easter egg to have a giant, hulking, fearsome beast suddenly run away from such a cute little animal. But when it was first discovered, Jeb, who, again, it bears repeating, is one of the main guys controlling everything Minecraft, Jeb tweeted back this. I asked Josh to remove this feature again. Although funny, being scared of rabbits doesn't fit with the beast's lore. End quote. Fit with the lore? Ravager lore is non-existent. Literally, in the Meet the Ravager blog post, there is nothing about how these characters fit into the story. The various bestiaries and wikis, nothing about the lore of these mobs. Sure, there are stories about how they were originally conceptualized, what they're based off of, but nothing about the lore as they fit into the story of Minecraft. And yet apparently the lore exists enough for the rabbit scaring it off to somehow throw off that entire plot line. And I think I know why. I think it's because they're made of villagers. And villagers aren't scared of rabbits, so the beast that they're turned into by the Illagers shouldn't scare them either. In short, I think that the prison cells and those sacrificial woodland mansions are used for when evokers and vindicators capture villagers to use in their, how did the mob bestiary unspeakable activity.
I thought it was like the Iron Golem cages.
Pretty much everything they need to convert a village.
Yeah, wait, what about the Iron Golem cages?
Everything but the power
with the Iron Golems being captured.
That would be helpful if you're trying to create some sort of weird animal villager hybrid monstrosity. Oh wait, the Illagers actually have that ability too. You see, evokers hold power over life and death, considering that they're the only source of totems of undying in the game.
You're right.
Totems are special items that
you're
allow
right.
the wielder to escape from death.
Yes, you're right.
Is the true plan of the
Gotta
Illagers.
love that redesign,
they
though.
might be making beasts out of villagers, but I believe that's only one component of their larger overarching plan. I think that the unspeakable activities that got them kicked out of the villages in the first place are actually them running experiments trying to harness the powers of life and death. They are literally playing God. I mean, they have totems of undying. They are the only ones to have totems of the undying. And we know that these things work. I mean, they certainly managed to keep us alive. Plus, we know that magic is a real thing in Minecraft. Obviously, in the game, we're able to enchant weapons and armor using lapis lazuli. So Minecraft
lapis lazuli.
Lapis lazuli has some sort of mystical power. Now, this isn't a totally novel idea. Humans dating back all the way to ancient Sumeria have also believed that lapis had some sort of mystical quality. The Sumerians believed that lapis held the souls of gods. And all of that seems pretty darn relevant considering where lapis lazuli is hidden in the woodland mansions. Well, it's not obvious. There is a block hidden in the center of the giant wool Illager heads that decorate the entire building.
Wait, I didn't know that!
This close connection between Illagers and this magical
I didn't know that!
In the statues, it's literally right where their brain should be. Now, I cannot stress enough how bad of an idea it would be to actually inject lapis lazuli into your head. There's nearly a 100% chance of medical complication and a 0% chance of you getting magical powers, but in the Minecraft universe, it seems like the odds are a bit more in your favor considering the evoker's magical powers. Could all of these statues be implying that evokers have lapis literally implanted into their skulls, thereby giving them their magical abilities? Probably not. If that were the case, you'd expect them to have some chance of dropping a shard of lapis or something. But the lapis stone being in the statue's head does imply that maybe experiments with lapis and magic were another thing that got these villagers kicked out and turned into the exiled Illagers, which brings us to their experiments on life and death. Because here's the thing, I don't think it stops with just the Ravagers. I believe that there's something far more sinister and threatening going on in the woodland mansions that
wait, why did you say they're trying to make Steve? It looked like Herobrine.
Villagers thrown out of society. In some rooms in woodland mansions, there are piles and piles of blue and cyan wool.
Like...
Okay, it sounds pretty but consider the specific coloring of the blue and cyan. They're the same colors as default Steve's clothing. His cyan shirt, his blue pants. I mean, there is really no other reason to have stacks of blue and cyan wools together in a room. It is such a specific item in such a specific set of 2 colors. I mean,
technically 3 colors,
in Woodland Mansion, the Illagers use blue wool sometimes as carpet to make fake beds or maps. But they also use yellow and red wool for those same purposes, and we see none of that in any of the rooms in the Woodland Mansion, and yet we see rooms dedicated to just blue and cyan.
So how'd you get the idea they're trying to make Steve?
Steve-colored wool piles. Steve and zombie-colored wool piles. Remember, this is a cult with at least some control over life and death.
So are they trying to make zombies into Steve?
2 snow blocks and a pumpkin. We see iron golems made by creating a T out of iron and then plopping a pumpkin head on that. Now we have ourselves a cult of Illagers who create giant statues in their homes and sometimes even embed lapis lazuli into them. So it's not so much of a stretch to think that they could maybe stack some blue and cyan wool together, plop a pumpkin on top, and hope to create a new Steve. But you see, that's where things probably went terribly wrong. An evoker using a totem of the undying must have tried to make this lump of wool come to life, only to create something twisted and something hungry. The first zombie. As the first zombies came out and started biting villagers, it's probably no surprise that the cultists who created it got booted from from society and ended up
I kind of find that kind of a stretch.
Experiments in private. And now those same cultists live in harmony with their creations. The Illagers now share their mansions with creepers and skeletons, and of course, their own zombified creations, be they built from wool and skeletons, be they built from wool and dead bodies. So now we know why the Illagers exist. What makes them fundamentally different from their village?
I find that kind of a stretch, honestly.
Their big evil plot that's been alluded to by the development team since their inclusion in the game.
The Ravager thing sounds cool, like that actually sounds like it's true. But making Steve, that's quite of a stretch.
Elric brothers of Minecraft. Who knew that it would take more than a few bits of wool to make a human? And now everyone in the Minecraft world has to pay a price. And that, my friends, is the secret of the Woodland Mansion. But hey, that's just a theory.
It definitely feels like a theory.
Thanks for watching.
So, I mean, see, I don't mind the Ravager. See, here's the thing. I don't mind the Ravager theory. That is not a bad theory. It actually seems like there is evidence. There actually is a lot of evidence that does seem like that they actually could be villagers. But why? That didn't really make sense to me, that they're trying to make Steves and then they made zombies. It just seems like that seems like a far stretch, honestly. And then it's like, I mean, this doesn't make me look at the game differently. Like, he said, like, oh, this will make Minecraft twisted. It's like, it did not at all, in my opinion. This just did not change my outlook of the game at all. I don't know why he said that. It's just like, it didn't change my outlook of the game. But, yeah, anyways, guys, what did you think of this video? Honestly, it was okay. But yeah, anyways, guys, leave a like in the video, subscribe to my channel. See you in the next one. Bye!